The Gold Dust intro. And today, we're going to have a discussion of more money and more problems. Here we go. We're back. Good morning. Good morning. Good motherfucking morning. And today, we're going to have a discussion of why being an adult fucking blows. And how a lot of people think the more money you get, the better your life gets. Well, part of that's true. Part of that's true. You know, the more money you get, the better things genuinely are, you would think. But I'm here to tell you, it's actually a lot more work. The more wealth you acquire. And I'll explain why. The past couple years, I have just been on grind mode. And I mean, like, right now, like, my schedule with, like, my level of knowledge, man, is insane. Like, I almost wish I didn't know as much shit as I do, because it's a lot, man. Like, the past couple years, it's just like, I'll be working a job, like yesterday, like I worked a job, and then had to literally work my own job, getting stuff ready to finish a house. So, like, you're fucking getting, like, putting in decking for fucking houses, doing railing, doing fucking electrical work, and just non-stop on the grind, and it's like full speed ahead, like, all the time, without much of a rest. Like, yeah, you guys see I took that vacation. It was a well-needed vacation. I haven't took a vacation in probably 4 to 5 years. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've took a vacation. And just because I'm so fucking busy. Like, I don't have time to take 6 days off. Like when I took those 6 days off, of grinding, it's like, so much shit got behind, and I had to get caught, and I'm getting caught back up on it right now as we speak. And, like, the other part of knowing stuff is, like, I have a sister, and, like, I have to fix her fucking vehicle in the next couple of days. Doing it for free, like, just to help her out, but, like, I have to, like, replace an oil pan on her car and do all that good shit. And, like, man, being an adult that knows shit, that has money, is kind of shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because you're just constantly fucking busy. That, like, I've had a few different friends that want to hang out, and it's like, I don't have time. Like, I feel bad, but I don't have time. Like, there is not enough hours in the day for me to go fuck off and hang out with somebody anymore. Like, it is just like, I'm constantly getting something done for the bigger picture. Like, I'm constantly putting each puzzle piece in to fill in the grand puzzle. And it's starting to get to me, man. Like, I've been doing it for a while. I've been keeping my head down, keep it on the grind. And lately it's just, it's starting to get to me of, like, how the fuck am I pulling this shit off? Because it's so much work of, like, managing house projects, managing fucking other people's house projects, managing my own shit, managing car projects, like I still need to change the fucking oil in my car still, and I haven't got around to doing it because I've been so damn busy. Like, it's just, man, it's non-stop, like, and I'm still behind on like 20 other different things. I mean, like, you're just never catching up. And my dad was the same way. I mean, he was always busy, and, when I was younger, I used to not understand, like, why he was always so busy and, like, why he didn't have so much time. I mean, even though he always made time, to, like, do things with his family, but, like, I used to never understand, why is there always 20 things for him to do? And, now that I'm an older man, I really understand why. But, like, when you're broke, you don't really have these problems. You don't have a house to work on. You don't have a car to work on. You don't have any of that shit to do. Besides maybe just go to your 9 to 5. And, like, I'm here to tell you that won't cut it. It really won't. Like, you have to be moving at 1,000 miles an hour constantly, like, to where you barely have time to look back, and if you're not, you're just not going to get there. You're not going to get to the grand destination or the grand station that you're aiming for. You're not going to have the puzzle put together. And it's burning me out, man. Like, I'll be totally honest. Like, all the jobs I've been putting in lately, like, they're burning me out. Of, like, I wake up, I start working, one project, and then, like, okay, now it's like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I eat dinner, and then start on my own project, getting stuff done for my houses. And it's like, dude, it's nonstop. It's nonstop. And then there's deadlines all the time. Like, I have till the 12th to get this house done, everything ready and up to code to sell. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I mean, I'm going to pull it off. I know I will. I always do. But, like, when you get more money, you have a lot more responsibility. And you have to manage that responsibility really well, of making sure things are done in a timely manner. Making sure you're not getting into a house and sitting on it for like a year and a half and not doing anything to it. Like, you gotta get the shit done so people can get approved for a loan, because cash buyers are just, they're gonna lowball the hell out of you. And, a finance buyer, that's the majority of your customers in the housing market. So, your house has to pass inspections that you're selling. So you're going to find yourself, even if you find a buyer, you're going to find yourself meeting all of the requirements for them to get approved for a loan, So it's just a lot of work, and it's really not for most people. And it's the same thing with flipping cars. Like, I have a bunch of cars laying around that I bought and need to, like, do a couple things to and sell. And it's just like, yeah, I'm constantly either messing with houses or messing with cars or messing with Pokemon, and it's just like, it's burning me out, and it's like, I don't know, like, I don't like what I've become, is like this profit driven monster, and like, I wouldn't say a monster, I'm like some, like, terrible person, but like, I'm driven for running my empire, and I've put a lot of work in it. And, over the past 10 years, I've put a shitload of work in it, man. And the past 10 years have really, really taken a toll on my body, on my mental health. And, people may say, well, yeah, but you got money now. And it's like, yeah, that's great. That's great and all. But, like, it's more responsibilities. And they never go away unless you sell all of your houses, sell all of your cars, and just sit on a pile of money, And that's basically what I'm trying to get to is getting rid of as much responsibility as humanly possible and hopefully not taking on new responsibility. And that's kind of your job as an adult entrepreneur, doing it yourself, is not taking on too much responsibility. That you know, like, basically, you ever hear the term of um, not writing a check you can't cash? That's essentially what you have to be careful of as an adult. Is like, yeah, I want to take on, if someone comes to me, oh, I can do this project, I can do that project, I can do all that shit. Yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. That's no problem. I do this shit all the time. I got it. And then all of a sudden you're like, look, and you're like, oh shit, what did I just agree to? I gotta do this, and this. Fuck. Damn. And then you realize you took on too much. And it's all right to take on a good bit, but you don't want to take on too much in this world, because it will either burn you out fast, because you have to focus on your longevity, because you have to be doing this for like 30 or 40 years to really get where you want to be. And you don't want to burn yourself out. And be it in Pokemon, real estate, the car market, all of it, crypto, you don't want to have to take on more risk and more responsibility, especially if you can't handle it. And so far, I've done a great job at handling it, and that's why I've been so successful with it, but it's slowly getting to me. And, yeah, I still I have a lot to get done still, and, a lot of deadlines to meet. And I mean, I know I'll do it. I mean, don't worry about me. I'll be all right. But, it's just, yeah, being an adult fucking sucks. Because, like, if you're just working a job, you can quit, and say, fuck it, I don't want a paycheck anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. That's fine. But if you're an entrepreneur and you quit, you almost lose everything. Like you have a house sitting around that you can't do anything with. Like you can't just quit, and that's the one thing I want to really teach people about the entrepreneur lifestyle is you can't just quit. You know what I mean? Like, or everything you did, the big picture slowly just crumbles or rapidly crumbles depending on how much risk you're taking. And that's why you really have to, balance your risk to reward ratios, spend your time wisely and efficiently, making as much money as you can for the time you're putting into it. And when it comes to Pokemon, just being patient. That's just the name of the game of that. But, spending your time wisely, like in the house game, like make sure you're doing good flips. Make sure you same with cars. Make sure you're doing good flips. Make sure you're doing your research on each purchase you make and each sale you make. And just continuing that cycle of being your own boss and your own entrepreneur. And, there really is no quitting though. The more money you get, the more work you essentially get. And the more, property you have to manage, the more cars you have to manage, the more, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. And yeah, just being an adult fucking sucks. I think we can all attest to that. But either way, I have to get back to work and get a bunch of shit done. But, yeah, just wanted to make a video discussing why being an adult fucking blows. And why, you just have to keep grinding and, put each piece of the puzzle together and learn as much as you possibly can. Being wise will help you so much in this world. Anyway, that's all we have for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're out.